Financial assets are destined to become digital, just like every analog industry has become digital. And we want that value creation to happen in the United States rather than giving it away to other countries.
Breaking news, U.S. Crypto Czar David Sacks just released the crypto bulls. It's happening. Smash the like button. Send this video to one friend. David Sacks just revealed that the U.S. Bitcoin Strategic Reserve may be closer than we think and a priority for them in Trump's first 100 days.
One of the things that the president instructed us to do was to evaluate the idea for a Bitcoin reserve. And so that is one of the things, that's one of the first things we're going to look at as part of the internal working group in the administration. So as soon as we get all that set up, we're still waiting for some cabinet secretaries who are on the working group to get confirmed. So we're still in the very early stages of this, but that's one of the first things we're gonna look at is the feasibility of a Bitcoin reserve. I think the concept of the sovereign wealth fund is a little separate, and you'd have to talk to Secretary Lutnick, or soon to be Secretary Lutnick, about that.
So what else is Donald Trump's U.S. Crypto Committee focused on over the next 100 days? Well, David Sacks, along with U.S. Senate Banking Committee Chair Tim Scott and the House Financial Services Committee in general, just hosted a half-an-hour press briefing to share what their focus will be. This includes prioritizing U.S. stablecoin and market structure legislation, a new bipartisan stablecoin bill. This bill was just introduced, evaluating a U.S. strategic Bitcoin reserve, and overall creating a golden age for Bitcoin and digital assets in the U.S. Listen to what he says at the end.
The president said in his executive order in the first week that it's the policy of his administration to support the responsible growth and use of digital assets, blockchain technology, and related technologies across all sectors of the economy. And he established an executive branch working group for digital assets, which includes Secretary Besson at Treasury, Secretary Noem, soon to be confirmed Attorney General Bondi, Secretary Lutnick at Commerce, and all the other key administration officials that have an equity in crypto. And similarly, the SEC has set up a crypto task force led by Hester Peirce, which is also looking at this issue. And together, our objective is to accomplish the task the president assigned for us in his EO, which is to propose a federal regulatory framework governing the issuance and operation of digital assets, including stablecoins, in the United States. I've talked to many founders over the past few years, and they've told me repeatedly that the number one thing they need from Washington is regulatory clarity. They just want to know what the rules of the road are so they can abide by them. We're coming off, frankly, 4 years of arbitrary prosecution and persecution of crypto companies where the SEC wouldn't tell founders what the rules were, but then they would prosecute them. And many founders have even told me stories of being debanked personally just because they had founded a crypto company. All of this approach was driving this important technology of the future offshore, and we want to keep that innovation onshore in the U.S. Financial assets are destined to become digital, just like every analog industry has become digital. And we want that value creation to happen in the United States rather than giving it away to other countries. This will also, I should add, be much better for consumer protection because it's easier for regulators to supervise an activity when it's onshore. And it's probably not a coincidence that the single biggest fraud in the history of crypto, which was FTX, was based in the Bahamas. By moving the innovation onshore, it'll be easier to separate out the good actors from the bad actors. And we want to encourage the good actors, the innovators, while protecting the market from the bad actors. And I think a market structure legislation with clear definitions and fair rules will do that. I want to say additionally, we're excited about working with both the House and Senate on stablecoin legislation. I know Senator Hagerty introduced a bill today. This stablecoins really have the potential to ensure American dollar dominance internationally, to increase the usage of the U.S. dollar digitally as the world's reserve currency, and in the process create potentially trillions of dollars of demand for U.S. treasuries, which could lower long-term interest rates. So let me stop there, and I want to thank the chairman here today, Chairman Scott, Chairman Hill, Chairman Bozeman, Chairman Thompson. And I look forward to working with them as part of the administration to help turn President Trump's policy into reality. This was a week one priority for the administration, and we're excited that our counterparts in Congress are equally committed to ensuring American dominance in digital assets. I look forward to working with each of you. And with that, I want to say work with each of you in creating a golden age in digital assets. And with that, I'll turn it over to Chairman Scott. Thank you.
By the way, in the last 24 to 48 hours, besides this stablecoin bill being introduced, which this is big, a couple other things have happened. One, the US SEC just launched their Crypto Task Force website. This pro-crypto task force is being led by a very pro-crypto Hester Pierce, crypto mom, with a very pro-crypto libertarian-minded SEC chair, Paul Atkins. Reminder, this is what the SEC Crypto Task Force will be focusing on.
The SEC has launched a crypto task force to help create a regulatory framework for crypto assets that will also address issues related to registration with the SEC of different coins. Commissioner Hester Pierce will lead this group. That is music to the ears of the industry. She's really seen as an ally to crypto and the voice of reason at the SEC when it comes to crypto. And Scott, it is so hard to overstate what a big deal this is for the industry, given the lack of clarity that they got under the previous leadership. And crypto really needs rules more than ever right now, because while we might be entering a so-called golden era of innovation in crypto in the U.S. under Trump, it could be messy.
And then maybe this is surprising, maybe this isn't surprising. In the most recent dip caused by Trump's tariffs, we did see Trump's World Liberty Finance buy the dip. Trump's World Liberty Finance bought 86,000 Ethereum in the 7 hours after the dip. World Liberty Finance now holds a total of 422 million Ethereum, with Ethereum making 65% of their total crypto allocation. Immediately after this, Eric Trump tells his millions of followers to buy Ethereum. The Trumps really seem to understand the importance of all this.
Guys, I've seen the modern financial system be weaponized. I've seen politics be weaponized. I've seen the legal system in this world be weaponized. And it's one of the reasons that I love crypto. It's one of the reasons I so strongly believe in DeFi. I saw you guys go through those same attacks every single day. I saw them come after you. I saw them strip your bank accounts. I saw them cancel you like crazy. The same thing that they were doing to us because we were running for politics is the exact same thing that they were doing to the crypto industry.
So guys, smash the like button, subscribe to our channel. Let's talk about what comes next, because as you can see, things are really heating up. But the question is, what's real here? What do experts actually expect to happen with crypto over the next 100 days? Listen to what he says at the end.
Joining us here at Post 9, Uri's Partners Managing Director, NYU Adjunct Professor of Law, Max Raskin. Max, welcome. I've been talking to Max about crypto since 2012.
2012.
Yeah, it was like below $100.
Yes.
And he was the only one telling me to buy it.
It was.
And I stupidly didn't listen. So, what's real here in terms of a possibility?
Yeah, it used to be the crypto capital of the world was like my basement, like my mother's basement, but now like the U.S. is the capital of the world. Yeah, I mean, it's becoming, the U.S. is, with these new policies that the administration is pursuing, it's going to be the place where crypto people want to innovate, where crypto financial products are going to be developed, and everything from reforming how the SEC gets done, all these things are going to kind of militate towards broader adoption in the U.S. I've always thought of it as a kind of hedge against inflation. When you have the Fed doing all kinds of things that the Fed does, it's nice to have an asset, a commodity that the Fed just can't print more of. And it almost doesn't matter what that thing is. It matters that you have something that the Fed can't control.
Well, you have an interesting expertise in crypto and in law, and I do wonder about viability of a strategic crypto reserve.
Yeah.
Would that work?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely could work. We have strategic reserves in other things, in things like petroleum. We own gold. We own silver.
Do we need a strategic crypto reserve?
So I think it's an idea certainly worth exploring, because anything that controls the Fed and makes the Fed have to bear the costs of its money printing is a thing worth exploring. And again, as I was saying, it doesn't really matter what that thing is. It matters that you have such a thing like that. And crypto and Bitcoin especially can be one of those things, and it's fairly easy to accomplish, both regulatorily and through legislation.
Are you confident that the administration is going to move beyond the sort of exploratory phase, white papers?
I'm not confident of anything when it comes to crypto. Like, who knows? But Senator alumnus from. She's like Senator Satoshi.
Of course, yes.
She's like the queen of crypto. She's put forward a bill. I don't know if it's going to have any traction, but like ideas like the sovereign wealth fund, these are things that are being explored, and they're things that haven't been part of the arsenal of the federal government before, and it's worth exploring.
Look, guys, I think the stablecoin bill will get passed swiftly. This will bring so much money into the space. And I do think 2025 is going to be crypto's best year yet. Now is not the time to tune out. Now is the time to double down and tune in. This is the year. And if you're interested in making money, make sure you subscribe to our channel. We post one video every day, keeping you informed. Make sure you follow us on Twitter. It takes me a couple hours to make a YouTube video, but it takes me a couple seconds to update you on what's going on Twitter. So I'm going to link our Twitter below. Follow us, and I'll see you tomorrow right back here on YouTube. I appreciate you all. It's going to be a great year.